Hello everybody and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and today I am back in San Antonio. I am at Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and I'm heading straight back to Iron Rattler. I got here a little later than I would have liked. It's almost 11 o'clock now, but apparently Iron Rattler is only on one train, so we're going to try and see how bad the wait is over there, but it seems like a majority of people are rushing over there. So hopefully the line's not too bad, but I'll wait it even if it's like an hour plus, because I just want to get back on Iron Rattler, and I have nothing else to do for the next 5-6 hours, so I've got time to wait in the line for 2 rides, or 3 even. So I'm definitely trying to get on Iron Rattler, definitely trying to get on Wonder Woman, and if I can, maybe even get on Superman or Poltergeist in that case. So let's head that way though. Well, there goes that one train going up the lift. Back row is full, so that's great news. But it looks like a Roadrunner Express right in front of it is testing as of right now. The entrance has still not let guests through, so I'm not really worried about riding that too. Let's get on IRAT. Well, it doesn't look to be like there's more than a station wait, so this is perfect to ride once, maybe even twice for IRAT. I don't care if it's one train operations. This is perfect for me. So let's head into the station and get on this bad boy. Oh, I'm so ready. Also, some newly done theming in the queue itself. They've got some repaint going on. But yep, station wait. You're joking me. Even for one train, this is gonna be maybe a 10-minute wait, if that. So this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Gotta see if this still holds its spot as my #1 coaster, but after Cedar Point, I'm not entirely sure. So they are on one train, sadly, but it's only about a 3/4 rotation wait for the very back row. So I'm gonna wait that now. Probably do some other rows later, but with it being one train, the operations are incredibly slower than they would be with 2, but that's just how most rides operate, especially with, less than multiple train operations. But I'll take it. The fact that I'm back here is awesome in itself, and getting this view again is always impressive. My goodness, what a beaut. What a beaut. I don't know if that one ride in the back left really solidifies its place for me, but damn, this is one of my all-time favorites, easily. Like, no question about it. It's so good for, it's realistically quite short, but it just keeps going the entire time, and every element is unique and has a different force and is just really, really great at what it does. So, man, IRAT, one of my favorites, easily still. So even with one train operation, just didn't wait too long for the very back. Only a good 15 minutes, I believe, for a good 5 rotations. Problem is, though, with one train operations, the line has gotten exponentially longer. So I don't know if I'll really have a good chance to ride this immediately again, but I'd probably have to wait at least a good half hour to get another seat. But this ride is amazing. So figured after our amazing ride in the back row in Iron Rattler, might as well check the line again, see how long it is. And from the peaks I've gotten, it's probably going to be at least 25-30 minutes. But at this rate, I'll wait it. The only other thing I really want to do today is Wonder Woman, and I'm okay with saving that for a little later on, in all honesty. But won't go for very back this time, I don't think. I don't know if it'll be worth the extra probably 20 minutes in line at this rate, but I will take whatever I can get on this thing just to get one more ride. Well, actually, with one train, I don't know. I think I might skip out on it right now and just head to Wonder Woman before that line gets incredibly long. Oh yeah, I'll head to Wonder Woman. So if you're wondering what day it is right now, it's actually a Monday. It's a holiday Monday, and that it would be Columbus Day, or some states are now calling it Indigenous Peoples Day. And as you can see, tons of Fright Fest theming going around because it is October, it is Fright Fest time. And also this Panda Express that I used to know is now Chop 6. I think that's been a thing for a year now plus, but I didn't mention it, I don't think last year, but I'm probably gonna get some shots of Irat while heading over to Wonder Woman if anything. But man, Irat back left, oh, so unbelievably good. And actually, speaking of which, it's going up the lift right now. Well, if you did not know, this is usually one of 2 train stations, but it looks like it's an entrance to a maze called the Arrival as of right now. And speaking of mazes, they've got lines everywhere for mazes over in this section of the park. It's actually taking up quite a bit of midway space, but I mean, there's not too many people here, and also it's for Fright Fest, which is not going on tonight, I don't believe, because the park is closing at 7, so it's a little early for Fright Fest in all honesty. But I might go into Gully Washer's queue, or should I say Blood Bayou. Oh, now it's sponsored by HEB. But dyed red yet again this year. It almost looks like a pomegranate juice again, but like lighter, if that makes sense. Definitely not as deep a red as it used to be. I'm tempted though just to go in the queue for some amazing shots of Irat, but considering last year that was all a Fright Fest maze, so I might not be able to get back there. But you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go to Wonder Woman and come back here later if I don't want to wait any lines. So yeah, let's go to Wonder Woman. Let's get on a Raptor yet again. So looking at the Quarry Wall waterfalls over here, and just to let you know, I'm pretty sure that the projection show is ending as of this year, sadly. And I've heard amazing things, never got to see it myself, but yeah, if anybody actually knows the news on that, let me know down in the comments below. But besides that, I'm looking at Joker. It's pretty great to see a Giga discovery in this park. I think it fits this park very well, and it adds to the skyline quite a bit. I don't know if I agree with the colors with the green and white. I probably would have gone green and purple in all honesty, but I don't know. There must have been something that made that consider that color scheme. I just came across Superman Krypton coaster. Figured why not go on it, because it doesn't look to have that long of a wait, and I want to give this ride a second chance compared to the last ride I had on it a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was that long ago now. But definitely want to get on this B&M Floorless. I've heard this is technically the best in the country, or one of them. Right now, for me, I'd probably rank it as my 3rd favorite Floorless out of 5 that I've ridden. So it's not the best, not the worst, but I want to definitely give this a better chance right now. Hopefully it's running a little smoother than it did last time I rode it. Oh nice, looks to be a complete walk-on. So let's get on this baby. It's been a very long time since I've been in this queue, that's for sure. Now I get why the top's white. I didn't see the bottom was purple. That actually looks great. So I've come over to Joker Carnival of Chaos, I believe is the name. That facade's freaking amazing. It looks really awesome, even a moving hand right there. But just got off of Superman. Oh my goodness, Superman Krypton coaster. Oh, look at that. You got a spinning Joker head in the middle of it too. Really great looking area, honestly. This area looks so much better than it used to. Supervillain Swing Fiesta Texas. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's still a nice way to prep up these swings. But man, Superman was it had quite the rattle. I've got quite the headache now, actually. Now I sat back left, very back left, by myself. I ended up by myself in the row, but total rattle through the first half. Not too great, but then the second half was just the same. The interlocking corkscrews right here were ridiculously rattly, and that's what really did me in. But the elements in the very back left are incredible. Honestly, if it wasn't as jolty as it is, it would potentially be my favorite floorless coaster. But right now that's fighting Medusa for me, to be completely honest, for my second favorite. But yeah, super great. But also something I want to mention is when we were sitting on the brake run, just waiting to get back into the station. A wasp the size of my fist, no joke, no exaggeration, a wasp the size of my fist showed up right next to me, and I might have had a mini panic attack. So yeah, that was not something I was expecting today, and not something I ever want to expect again, because that was absolutely terrifying. Thankfully it flew away, but oh my gosh, it was massive, but not as massive as these bugs that I'll show you right now. So as you can see, some extraterrestrial life or bug life, or I don't even know what it is, has taken over Rockville High School, at least this area, or should I say Rock Killed a day because of his Fright Fest season. But yeah, no, at least it wasn't this big, but I think if it was this big, the whole park would be evacuated in all honesty. But now I'm over at Wonder Woman, so let's get on this amazing RMC Raptor. I rode this opening day when I was here just by chance, which was awesome, but I'm excited to get back on it. I've ridden it once after that, but I've gotten 2 rides on this, and I've gotten 5 on Railblazer at CGA, but I'm excited to get a 3rd right now, no matter. To be back at this park, I will say, and especially getting this view again, this is definitely one of my favorite parts of the park, just with how clean it is and how pretty it is. I will say Wonder Woman is definitely the prettier Raptor clone out of the 2, but looks like they're running 2 trains, so let's get on. But not so fast, I suppose. I've probably got about a 30 to 45 minute wait, which does kind of suck a little bit, but I'll actually be able to wait in this queue for the first time ever out of my experiences before, so which that'll be nice. But then again, row 7 is unavailable today. But yeah. Oh, good lord. Good lord. So finally sitting in back row. It literally makes all the difference between row 8 and row 7. I know that's ridiculous to say, but it literally makes all of the difference on Raptors. This is immaculate in back row. One of the most intense rides I've ever had on anything before. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I like this worse or more than Railblazer, or like if I like Railblazer more than this now. That was insanity. Holy crap. And man, that was one of the best first drops I've ever experienced, I would say. Just, You know, I would say my favorite at the park is Iron Rattler. I would say that. But dang, is this thing a close second now. Everything was ridiculously powerful. The turnaround section, I almost completely blacked out today. Just whatever you do, you've got to try it in the very back row, if anything, because, oh man. All right, now I got to eat something for sure. All right, so I came out of the gift shop with something I wasn't expecting to find, but they do have a Coaster Dynamics model of Wonder Woman, just to let you know. So it's not just IRAT in this park. So I had to, and I shouldn't have, because I don't really have the money for it right now. But I did. Oopsies. Oh well, video coming soon. I will always commend Fiesta Texas for their props for Fright Fest. This is massive. Like, it's insane how big this is. And this is only one of like 4 or 5 giant props in this area. Hustler, I've never actually really seen too well. It's definitely the same exact type of cheap cups model I've seen at Gilroy Gardens, but those are garlic cloves, not billiard balls. So it's really cool to see that. You know, if there is no line though, I might do the drop tower. Ooh, actually, I haven't done the new Shooting Dark Ride theme to Pirates. Maybe I'll head that way because it's right over here, but the crowds have definitely shown up. It is definitely busier. I ended up waiting about 45 minutes for Wonder Woman, so not a great wait for it, but not too bad either, especially on 2-train operations, but they are advertising Daredevil Dive next year, which is their new flat ride for 2020, which should be quite interesting. Looks to be like a souped up air race model in all honesty, but gonna head probably, yeah, you know what, I'll do the dark ride and then I'll come back to the drop tower or the shot tower, which one it is, I can't remember, but I haven't done that yet, and apparently it's one of the best ones. So let's go to Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, check out the pirate shooting dark ride. I can't remember the name of it as of right now, but let's do that. The Pirates of the Deep Sea is the name of the ride. I've heard it's actually got some decent theming in here. Really excited to check it out. This actually was closed last time I was here to be really built, really. I mean, not built entirely, obviously. This was a Scooby-Doo dark ride beforehand, but super excited to get on this revamped Scooby-Doo dark ride. It is dark as heck in here, but this theming's awesome. Feels like a complete maze right now. Like, this Fright Fest already started. Oh, look at that waterfall. What the heck? Oh, what? Why am I getting scared? It's not a maze. It's a children's ride. Stop it, Drew. I can't see really anything, though. It's super dark in here. All right, I just got out of Pirates of the Deep Sea. What in the world, man? Why is this ride so good? Legitimately some of the best theming I've seen in the entire chain, or just at amusement parks in general. I wouldn't put it on like a Justice League level, of course, but man, the theming is super great in there. Got a score of 640. Every target was working, which actually is not bad, you scallywag. That's one of the scores. It's the second highest, the second only to 800 plus. So, I mean, I honestly kind of want to do this again because there was like no wait for it. It was really, really good. A quality dark ride at this park. Way better than I was ever expecting. So, I'm probably going to get some food now. I'm pretty hungry, so maybe just a snack though. So, just after a little voyage to the deep on the dark ride back there, I can't remember what it's called. Pirates of the Deep Sea, right? That's right. Went over to Johnny Rockets to try and get a shake because it's a little hot today. Their shake machine broke, so yeah, no shakes for me. I gotta find somewhere else. But look at this bus. It's a full school bus prop with stuff literally popping out of it, and it's just awesome. I think this is definitely the best park for props for Fright Fest, at least that I've been to. But I've only been to, well, shoot, not that many for Fright Fest at least. But yeah, trying to find a little snack because I need something. I haven't eaten breakfast and it's almost 1 o'clock now, so I think it's probably a good idea to eat, especially after all the coaster riding. So I've come over towards Batman, the first ever SNS 40 free spin. Wanted to check the line. It's a good 20 minutes plus maybe. I don't know if I really want to wait that, but also Poltergeist is closed, sadly. And speaking of Poltergeist, we've got a giant prop here right on the bridge next to the entrance for Infected. I guess that is probably the scare zone all the way through Rockville. Really crazy. But I've made my way over to one of my favorite areas of this park, and that is Spassberg, little German themed section. It's fantastic over here. Always loved the theming in this section of the park. I always thought it was way more themed than I could have ever expected, to be honest. But as you can see, more giant props for the Wicked Hollow, which is over here. Kind of a mythical themed scare zone. But I might take a look into the food court over here to potentially get a snack. So this definitely is not what I was expecting in this food court. Got some theming on the sides. They've actually got some work going on the right. Also, full-on Halloween meet and greet with Looney Tunes characters. So cool. Got myself a pretzel though. Ended up being about $7, which is actually cheaper than the shake, so I think it was a better idea. Well, I made my way by Wonder Woman yet again. Wanted to check the line. It actually got a little longer, but the entire park is definitely more busy now. You can see by just Joker's line, which is out of the queue now. It definitely got a heck of a lot busier. Food lines aren't that bad, but food lines are never that bad here, I've noticed, which is great. But yeah, definitely not getting on Joker today, sadly. It would be a cool view of the quarry wall and everything. I'm gonna walk by IRAD again, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna ride anything else today, to be honest. I'm kind of satisfied with my visit so far. I don't really have anything else I'd want to do. Oh, well, train's coming. I guess I'm gonna run.
Well, maybe I could do the train, but I walked the opposite direction. Anyways, also, as you can see by the sky, looks like a high chance of rain in the next couple minutes, so we'll see what the heck happens.
Man, I want one more ride. I want one more ride on IRAT. Do I want to wait the hour plus though? I don't know, because I will be back hopefully next year sometime, maybe in May or so. But IRAT, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to check the line right now, see if it's over an hour. If it is all the way down the stairs, no, I don't think I'm going to do it. But if it's like halfway up the stairs, yeah, sure, why not? I got nothing else to do. So, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied though so far with the trip. I mean, I didn't really set out to do too much, and I've done easily more than that, so I can't really complain. So, I mean, I'm only coming here for 4-5 hours at most. I've already done everything I really wanted to do, so I can't be mad at the trip or anything like that. But let me check IRAT's queue and we'll see what goes on.
All right, I made my way to the entrance, but I do have a fail-safe. Actually, I think it's starting to sprinkle crazy. Roadrunner is, though, my fail-safe for sure. All right, line's not all the way to the very bottom of the stairs. I'll wait it. I just won't wait in back row. Probably go second to back or something easier. Well, now I'm really sad that I'm leaving. I would love to wait again for it, but I don't know. I think I should probably head out because I don't think anything's gonna top the ride I just had. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I figured out my rankings. Holy cow. Wow. Like, I love the intensity of Wonder Woman, but there's just something about IRAT. Maybe it's the swooping overbank turns. Maybe it's the drop. Maybe it's just everything about it. The pure speed. It's just ridiculously good. So, believe it or not, there's actually a couple credits I've never gotten at this park. One of them is Boomerang Coast to Coaster. Would I like to do it for the credit? Yeah, sure. But the line is ridiculous. We're talking at least 45 minutes. I don't want to wait 45 minutes for a boomerang. I'll come back eventually. I mean, at this rate, I'm coming back every 6 months. So, I'll get that later. Also, the kitty credit I still don't have, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. But I'm actually going to head out a little earlier than expected just because I'm beyond satisfied right now with everything that's gone on today. I mean, I haven't done too much, but everything that I've done has been spectacular. So with that, I am out of Six Flags Fiesta Texas, but I will be back hopefully next year in May. But oh my goodness, I could not tell you how amazing Iron Rattler was running. Back left seat was incredible. Just every element gave at least sustained flojector. The floater hill near the beginning of the ride was giving straight ejector airtime. The first drop was insane as usual. Every tiny little bunny hill was giving insane ejector. That drop off the quarry wall was giving the ejector that I've always heard it could. Oh, I wish I could stay till nighttime because that would be amazing. But Wonder Woman, honestly, harder to say it's better than Railblazer now. It's really neck and neck, but fantastic day. Get to Fiesta Texas if you're in San Antonio if you can. Until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.